It didn't come as a complete surprise that so far as business rates were concerned, there was little new in the Chancellor's budget statement. All we received was a repackaging of the measures for 2015-16 which had been trailed in December's autumn statement. The big news, the big announcement so far as business rates were concerned, came 2 days before the budget when the government released the terms of reference for what it described as the most radical review of the business rating system in a generation. Is it? Well, on the face of it, yes, you could say it is a pretty radical review. The government is asking leading questions. There are 15 questions in the discussion paper which indicate that the government will look outside of the box this time round. It's even considering should there be a replacement for the business rating system, although the government's clear preference is to retain a property-based tax. But the government has been listening, and it shows a clear intent to consider the concerns that business ratepayers have been raising over the last couple of years. It wants to understand better how properties are occupied by businesses and why, and what the changes have been over the years, particularly those caused by the impact of the internet, which have affected retailers so significantly. It will look at international comparisons of property taxes. Should they change here? It will review and consider whether there should be changes to the exemptions and reliefs within the business rating system. Businesses have complained about the disincentive to invest in new and particularly green plant and machinery technology. Should there be changes there? This is all encouraging, but, and it's a big but, this review, which is to report by Budget 2016, has to be fiscally neutral. So hands up all those who want to pay more business rates in order to fund a reduced burden for others. Yeah, I thought not. Well, the government is asking for responses to its discussion paper by the 12th of June so that it can progress quickly with the review, assuming it's in a position to do so after the general election. Now, the sceptic in me says that this review could well end up going the same way as so many others over the decades really, looking into local government finance, gathering dust on the bookshelves. But I don't want to be a sceptic. This is an opportunity. Perhaps this time we can influence change for the good of the system.